Indian cricket legend Dilip Vengsarkar is with us. In this case, promoting the National School Cricket League. This is going to be a full-fledged league, sir, for school kids across the country. How's it like? What's the idea?
Yeah, there'll be at least 16 teams which will be playing in a competition. In Mumbai, we have got a lot of tournaments for under 14, under 16 boys, under 18 boys as well. But you can't say the same thing about other states. And now we are hoping that there's a lot of talent in India, as we all know. So they will get exposure and experience, I think, while playing in this tournament. Because I think they will pick the Indian team from here, which will play in the Asiad also, and other games against other countries also. So I think it's a good platform for the young players of India.
Talking about Indian cricket, there have been a couple of selection calls taken currently. Your thoughts on the two Bombay boys, Ajinkya Rahane and Rohit Sharma? Rohit misses out in the test match against Afghanistan. Ajinkya misses out in the one-dayers that will happen against England and Ireland. Is this sort of a sign of things to come, that they are going to find it difficult to play all-format cricket, or you think both of them are good enough to play both formats?
Yeah, both of them are excellent players. There's no question about the ability as a cricketer. But then again, I think format fitness is very important. I think you have to be consistent. I think if you get opportunity, whether Test match cricket or ODIs or the T20, I think you go by the form of the players.
Would you pick Rohit Sharma for the Test series against England, the way things stand, he failed in South Africa?
Well, it's not fair for me to comment on this, because I think selectors are watching these games. I think they know the best. But of course Rohit is a fantastic player. I like him as a player.
Does he have the game to succeed in Test match cricket? He's been around for a while. What does he need to turn it around?
Well, he's got to be consistent. That's important, because especially at Test match level, I think he's been on for some time now, and we are hoping that I think if he gets an opportunity, I think he will score big runs, because he's capable of doing that. But then again, I feel that the consistency is very important at the highest level.
Someone like Ajinkya Rahane is the vice captain of the side. He will lead India against Afghanistan, but he missed out in a couple of test matches in South Africa. Was that the right thing to do? Would that send a confusing sign to a player?
Well, in hindsight, you can't say much about it. To be honest with you, it's gone. The history now. I think as you look at the moment what's happening with him. In a series to come, because they are very important series, especially in England. I think where he had scored 100 at Lords, at a very important 100. The Test match we won. So it was a very good innings, which actually I watched him play. So I'm looking forward to seeing him in England as well.
What about his limited overs cricket? I mean, Saurav Ganguly recently said he was surprised that he's missed out on the one-dayers. He has it in him to become a one-day player as well, Ajinkya.
Yes, one day is a full-fledged inning basically. And you need a player like Ajinkya Rahane, I think, who can bat the entire overs. So it's very important. Somebody has to stay there in the wicket, because you just can't go and play shots. I think unlike T20 matches, it is full-fledged innings basically.
There are two new balls that are played today in the one-day game as well. You think Ajinkya should not give up his hopes on the World Cup, which comes up next year? He would still be hopeful, because there is a lot of competition in the middle order slots.
Absolutely, I think. Ajinkya is a good player in all formats of the game. He scored runs in all formats of the game. So I'm sure, I think, he should not lose hope. And he's definitely in the running for the place.
Finally, a lot of talk if Virat made the right choice, skipping the Afghanistan test, playing county cricket to prepare for the England series. How do you look at it?
It's a good thing, because Virat, I think, had not scored runs in England on the last tour. So I think he's keen to do well, to make amends. And Pujar also, I think, was in England. I think he should have stayed back, because I think it's important for them to get acclimated to the condition in England. Then coming here and playing against Afghanistan. I'm sorry, Pujar has been called back to play against Afghanistan. I think he should have stayed back in England and played in England.
He's probably got a break in the county, his own schedule. But looking ahead, sir, I mean, do you think India would be worried about Virat's absence in Afghanistan test? There's no Bumrah as well, no Bhuvneshwar. You think it's a good enough side to beat Afghanistan?
Well, if you are worried against Afghanistan, then you can't deserve to be called a #1 team in the world.
Finally, your thoughts on the England tour. That's going to be the big series. That's what he's preparing for. That's what the whole Indian team would be preparing for. How the way things stand right now.
I think it's going to be a fantastic series. I think England is a tough team to beat in England itself, but Indian team is doing very well at the moment, and I hope they do well in England. I think first Test match I think will be very important. And I'm very glad that there are county games to be played. I think they will get time to get acclimatized to the conditions. So I'm sure Indian team will do well.